Hey guys, and welcome back to the Treasure Tuesday podcast. I know it's been a long time since the last time you've heard from us or even seen us. It's probably been almost 6-7 months, but this time we're bringing it back here. We're really excited to have it a part of Robinson ISD. We're doing some really good things with this, with our curriculum team and instruction, and just want to put some great things out there for y'all to come learn about and to share and grow. We're going to have all kinds of guests coming on in the fall, not fall, but this is fall right now, in the spring. And speaking of guests, everybody should know this wonderful person right here.
Hello.
So we have Amanda Fielding, who does all the fieldings around the campus in the district. Okay.
I like you there.
Like that. So it's great stuff. So, all right, let's jump right on into it. What we wanted to do was talk to you about some of the offerings that are happening right now in the fall. Going into our break. And so we're going to hit three little things to kind of get y'all back in the mood of coming to and listening to the Treasure Tuesday podcast. And the very first one, remember, this is all about PD, all about growing you, is going to be the Ditch Summit. So have you ever participated in a Ditch Summit before?
I have. It's been a couple of years, but I have, yes. Matt Miller is one of my favorite people to watch present, whether it is digitally or in person. Like, he's one of the very few people that will entertain me digitally. Like, I do not zone out during his conferences because he is so good at what he does.
Yes. And one of the biggest parts of that is that it's all free. I mean, it's 100% free. And where can they watch it from?
Anywhere.
PJs, anywhere.
Yeah.
I think one time last year I was getting my oil changed over the break and sitting in the Dodge dealership, which I don't have that anymore. But I was getting my oil changed. It was awesome just to be able to pull up on my phone. So that's pretty cool. And learned about I'm trying to think of some new Google things that were going out there. But what I also like about the summit, it's not just about tech. Like, they talk about all kinds of stuff, SEL types of things that you can do with students. It talks about other instructional strategies that you can use that, like I said, aren't just about tech. It's about making you better and give you better resources as a teacher as well. So you'll see down here, if you go to the Ditch That Summit textbook, you'll see that in our show notes. We'll put that link in there. It's really easy for you to get here, and you can register right here at ditchsummit.com. And we're actually already in it right now. I think you're on day 3, but you can register for the summit, watch the videos, generate a certificate for completion. So what does that certificate of completion do for them?
It's going to get you some PD hours.
Some PD hours, and you can upload that inside of Eduphoria, and you can that way you can stay current on the things that you're learning and get credit for those as well. And then, as you can see here, so many people down here at the bottom. You got Ken Shelton, you have Amanda Sandoval, Holly Clark, all these people that are going to be speaking at this year's summit. This is really neat, and you can go back and watch it on demand. So you don't have to attend them live if you don't want to. And during the summit, you can even go visit and watch the other summits and other videos that were uploaded too as well. So make sure to check that out. And so, like I said, really simple. I'm going to come over here, hit register Ditch Summit, put my email address in there, put my information, and I'm registered. And like I said, I can go watch all these different videos from December 11th to January 5th. Okay, January 5th. So you have the whole break. So when you're at mom and pops or your uncles or wherever you're at, and I know you're scrolling. There's going to be a lot of scrolling.
Absolutely.
Might as well go ditch some stuff and get your things rolling and start learning. So that's Ditch Summit. That's our first thing we want to hit on you real quick. Our second thing we want to talk about really fast too as well is going to be the Adobe Education Exchange. And they actually have a 12 days of 12 days of creativity thing that's going on too as well. If you haven't seen that yet, basically it's 12 opportunities. Now, I think we're on day 10 right now as of today, but there's going to be 12 opportunities, 12 creative opportunities for you to go in there, you and your students next week, if you want to get in there. And one of the best ones, of course, was the talk about weather in your area. There's that science connection already right there.
Yes.
It's in there. So if I go to the Education Exchange, this month's creative challenge, click on get started. And you can see there's all of the different challenges that are going on. And you can win prizes.
What?
Prizes. Like, I'm talking about some good prizes, not just a little hat or whatever. I'm talking about some good prizes. So it's going to be, so definitely got to participate.
Ask Cassidy Gibbs about those prizes.
Mm-hmm.
Adobe does not hold back.
No, they do not hold back at all. So it's pretty awesome. You can give these to your students there. There's a little template link. There's a little video tutorial. Design an ugly sweatshirt design. Do some cookies. Maybe dive into some AI, which I think we may dive into a little bit of that here real quick in a minute. There's the describe your December in your area. And what I like about this challenge is it can be, if they're learning about weather in any area, they can describe it because they have to talk about how far away they are from the equator. They have to talk about what the weather average temperature is in their area. Think about those connections. That's pretty neat. So, like I said, 12 days of creativity. And then once you're done with those 12 days, at the very end, there's a little digital sketchbook to put them all together that you can submit to. Remember, hashtag Adobe EDU Creative when you go submit this on the social channels out there.
For sure. And y'all, listen, one of the best things that I did all semester was get in the teacher's classroom and work in Adobe because the kids love it. And normally people look at those 3-day weeks and go, oh, like the grades have already been turned in. And what are we going to do? Adobe. You're going to do Adobe. Like they are engaged. They like it.
Yes.
So save yourself some headache and go be creative.
So many connections that are in there. So definitely go check that out. All right. And of course, the next one or the last one that we do want to share too as well is I know
it's my favorite.
These letters have been kind of out there here in the last, I don't know what, year?
Yeah.
I want to say it's been really big in education. We started talking about A and I. Not I, but A and I, artificial intelligence. Okay. I know you've been hearing about it different places, Chat GPT and all these other things. And a lot of our programs that are in our textbooks and things like that, they are now having AI infused into them as well. But that's something that we're definitely going to be looking at venturing forward more into in the 2024 school year to kind of help teachers better navigate that and save time. So you want to talk a little bit about one of your favorite ones?
Very few things make me as excited as Magic School AI does.
Okay.
So, y'all, Magic School AI has already given us a Christmas gift of time because it does so much for you that saves your time as a teacher. And the number one killer of all teachers is time. Everybody talks about how I don't have enough time. Well, Magic School AI heard you.
Mm-hmm.
And they put an entire platform together that is easy to navigate. It is very organized sections so that if you have a problem, they have an answer. And you can have an answer in 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Or
Think
less.
about that. Or less. Think about that. How awesome is that? So here, just real quick, I'll jump back in here real quick. Got to go in there. Once you get started, you can log in with Google, of course. You can watch all the different things as well. And as you can see here, there are all kinds of tools that are available for you. What's one of the ones that you've been playing with?
Okay, so from an ESL standpoint, what I have used the most so far is it's text rewriter, or I don't know if that's exactly what it's called, but it rewrites your text. So I can take a text from a teacher and put it in the generator, and then I can say, generate this to be a first grade level, and it will rewrite it in a first grade level. And takes 15 seconds. I also did a training where I needed a passage about worms, and in 45 seconds it gave me a 5th grade reading level passage about worms, everything I wanted to know about worms. And it would have taken me 45 minutes to do that by myself.
How awesome is that?
So for those little tasks that you have to do and you need the resource, but you don't have the time to sit down and really flesh it out, Magic School AI is going to get you started.
And like I said, one of the reasons why we really like this is because it is geared towards schools right now. It is geared towards school. The one that I was playing with, of course, was a song generator too as well. I really like that one. So if, say, you are trying to introduce a topic, but you want to kind of like a catchy lyrics and tune to go with it, and you're not a really good rhymer or rapper or someone who can flow like me, you know what I'm saying, like Joe, but this will do it for you. So it's pretty neat how that works. But like I said, we'll jump more into this as the school year gets going, but we just want you to kind of dive in, get a little taste of it over the break. And so, like I said, just take that time. I know you're having some relaxation time, but we wanted to jump in with our first Treasure Tuesday podcast. Or should I say our last of the year, but going into the first of the year podcast, just to kind of help kind of wet your whistle when it comes to getting back and everything rolling. So, but yeah, I'm pretty excited. Pretty excited about that.
Good
So
things are coming.
yes, they
Be
are.
on the lookout for more information because you're not going to want to miss it.
No, you're not. So remember, Ditch Summit happening right now. And then you have till January 5th to go through that. You have Adobe 12 Days of Creativity. That's happening right now, too, as well. Go get creative, share that out. And then you have Magic School AI available to you as well. We'll have all of that for you in our show notes. Thank y'all so much for hanging with us. Like I said, we're back. Treasure Tuesday podcast. Really excited. Thank you so much, Amanda, for hanging with us.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you all, too, as well. And we'll catch you next time on another Treasure Tuesday podcast.